Ahoy! Welcome everybody to the Cruise into First Year Frosh event. We are so excited to have you at CURTAS Frosh this year. My name's Nick. I am one of your cruise directors. First off, I want to start off by doing a land acknowledgement, so I'm going to throw it to my other cruise director, Lindsay.
So Toronto is in the Dish with One Spoon territory. The Dish with One Spoon is a treaty between the Anishinaabe, Mississaugas, and Haudenosaunee that bound them to share the territory and protect the land. Subsequent indigenous nations and peoples, Europeans, and all newcomers have been invited into this treaty in the spirit of peace, friendship, and respect.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lindsay. So I also want to start off by explaining what is CURTAS to all you first years out there. So CURTAS stands for Course Union of RTA Students. So we are a student-run and organized kind of like a club. We're basically like the event planners of RTA, whether that be social events or educational events. Whatever you guys need, you can always reach out to us and come chat. But we will be running your Frosh this year, which is super exciting. So my name's Nick. I am a second-year media production student, and I am the co-president of CURTAS this year. Now I'm going to throw it over to our screen, and you guys are going to watch some introductions of the rest of our executive team.
Hello everyone, I am Olivia or Liv Siamro. I go by she, her, and I'm a second year sport media student at Ryerson. I'm also the co-president of CURTAS. A little fun fact about me is I'm actually from Dallas, Texas, so I'm an international student, and I did not ride a horse to school, even though I wish I did. I'm so excited to meet all of you, and I'm so glad you guys are here, and I can't wait for this exciting year.
Hi class of 2025, welcome to RTA. My name is Emily Schulman. I'm a fifth year media production student and I am the VP Education for CURTAS this year. The education team and I are so excited to bring you a bunch of great academic events and events focused around personal development and growth, and we're very excited to be bringing those to you throughout the year as well as throughout this Frosh week. If you ever have any questions for us, we'd be happy to answer those, and we look forward to meeting you soon. Happy Frosh!
Hi, I'm Maeve. I'm CURTAS's VP of Finance, so I handle all of the money stuff and financial side of all of our events and fun things that go on at the course union. And congrats on choosing Ryerson's best program, and I hope to see you on campus.
Hey guys, my name is Jaren Jayakumar. I am the VP Marketing of the Course Union for RTA students. I hope you guys have an amazing time at this Frosh. I know I had lots of fun at mine. And, come participate in all of our events, say hi. Unfortunately, I probably won't be able to see you guys as much, but I'm very excited to meet you guys in person, hopefully in this coming year. All right, thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Hello everyone, my name is Lindsay and I am your VP of Student Life and Events this year. So I'm going to be one along with the rest of the events team organizing all of your events this year. They're going to be lots of fun. We're going to try our best to have so much fun online, and we've planned an amazing Frosh for you guys, including some in-person events. Well, we will get into that later on. But yeah, looking forward to a super exciting year. We're going to get into what we're expecting for this week during Frosh week. So I'm just going to pull up the schedule here. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry, the schedule is right here. So our first event is later on today. It is the speed dating event. And this event is good to get to know a lot of people super quickly and in a short amount of time. So make sure you guys are there. All the Zoom links have been sent to you in a GCal invite, and they're also on our Instagram page at RTA CURTAS. So make sure you're following that for all the details you need. Next up tonight, we've got our dinner party, and that's a place where you can dress up in your fancy attire, maybe put on a dress, maybe a dress shirt or something like that, and come eat dinner with your fellow peers and your fellow RTAers and just enjoy your time together and get to know each other. Tonight we've also got our movie night, and there'll be a poll on our Instagram later on today to decide what movie we're going to be watching, and they're all kind of nautical themed, so stay tuned for that and vote for your favorite one. Tomorrow, we've got a super exciting event and a super important event as well. It's our How to Survive First Year event. This is so necessary for you guys to be at, so you guys know what to expect for this year as a Ryerson student, as an RTA student, and it's going to be super informative. Our education team has been planning it, and it's going to be great. Next up, we've got our Zumba event, and that's where you can throw on your dancing shoes, have some fun, and dance with the rest of your program. Next up that night, we've got our spa night, and that's just a chance for some self-care, for you to relax, have a good time, talk to some new people, and just, chill out and vibe. And we've got our bingo night, and how could this be a cruise without having a solid bingo game here, which is going to be run by our very own VP of Operations, Graham. And he's the one running the show tonight. And yeah, it's just going to be a super fun time, so stay tuned for registration about that. On Wednesday, we've got our tour of the RCC, which will be led by myself. And I'll just be walking around the RCC, showing you all the rooms that you can expect to be getting to whenever you're on campus, and maybe just tell you a little bit about what's going to be happening in each rooms and all of that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've also got our Q&A with fourth years on Wednesday, which is, once again, another super important event that our education team has been working super hard on. It's going to be a panel of fourth years in media production, sport media, and new media, where you can ask all your dying questions about what it's like to be an RTA, because they'll have all the answers, or most of them at least. Later that night, we've also got our catfishing competition, where you can test your photo editing abilities to see who can catfish themselves the best. It's going to be a lot of fun. And later on, I know a crowd favorite is going to be our Smash tournament, which I think kind of explains itself, but if you want to show off your Smash skills, that's the place to be. On Thursday, it's a super exciting day. We've got the Amazing Race, and that's actually going to be in person down here on campus. There's going to be limited availability for that just because of COVID, but we're going to try and have as much fun with it as possible. It's going to be on Thursday. It's going to run 3 times during the day, and you can sign up for one of each round of it. And yeah, it's just going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be lots of stations. You can get to meet people in person. You can get to meet some of the CURTAS members. And it's overall just going to be a super, super fun time. Registration for that will be going out tomorrow. So like I said, make sure you're following RTA CURTAS, because that's where all the information is going to be, and that's where there'll be an Eventbrite for you to sign up. Later on the Thursday, we've also got our Jeopardy. So that's where you can test your trivia knowledge and compete against your fellow peers, see who has the most general knowledge. Who knows? Next up, we've got on Friday, our last day, unfortunately, is the RTA classes review. So that's where we go over all your mandatory classes and some other classes as well, just so you know what to expect. Once again, ask all your dying questions. We're really just here to help you and try and get you guys through this, because we know it can be kind of a stressful time. So that is a super, super important event, also run by our education team. Friday at 3, we got our mixology class, and I think pina coladas are in the mix, but we'll be sending out ingredients so you can help make along your mix, or your drink, there as well. And at 6:30, we've got our fashion party, which is kind of a judged competition where you can use the clothes in your closet to try and create outfits based on a certain theme that our judges will tell you. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Stay tuned for that. And the last event of the week is the dock party, which is our official end of Frosh week, and that's just a time to have lots of fun, make sure everybody's there, talk to a lot of people, and yeah. So I'm really excited for this week. It's going to be a lot of fun. All the Zoom invitations, like I said, are in the GCal that was sent to you, and once again, RTA CURTAS. If I can emphasize anything, follow them on Instagram if you can. It's going to have all the information you need.
Awesome, perfect. If you don't mind just sliding that
Yeah.
over to me. Thanks so much, Lindsay. Perfect. We are so excited to have you guys participating in all of these wonderful events. It's going to be really awesome. The events team has put in so much work to make this a stellar week for you guys and a great introduction to your time here in RTA. Now, we want to take some time and put it out to you. Do you have any questions for us? I'm going to be monitoring the chat, so if you want to throw us some questions, we might have a little bit of a delay here, but we should be all good. I see Aaron says Kirby mains are not allowed at the Smash tournament. I don't know.
I have a question on behalf of first year.
Yes, please, Graham, go ahead.
For those who want to get involved this year with Curtis or other events and exciting things coming up, how can they do that? How can they stay tuned for these exciting opportunities that are coming up?
That is a great question from our VP Operations who is putting on the show today, Graham Beer. Thank you, Graham. He asked, how are we able to get involved within some of the Curtis stuff and what's going to be going on this year? And that's a great question that some of you first years might have. So let's answer that. We will be choosing program representatives for first year from each of the programs, which means this year, which is very exciting, we have professional music is a new program being housed under RTA, which means they'll fall under the Curtis wing, as well as we'll be choosing a sport media rep, a new media rep, and a media production rep. If you want to get involved with us, the best way of doing that is to stay in touch with our Instagram at RTA Curtis, and we do all of our posts through there. Awesome. What a good question. Thank you, Graham. Okay. Somebody said, how you doing? Great. Living the dream. How are you, Lindsay?
Living the dream as well. Aaron also writes, what's your favorite class? Nick, do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
Oh, I like single cam, personally. Introduction to single cam was great. I had Gary Gould as an instructor who was phenomenal. And that would be me.
My personal favorite class is actually intermediate multicam I took. It was such a fun class. You get to be in the studio down at the RCC and get to learn all the equipment, which you'll be learning an intro to multicam as well, but it's just a super, super fun class.
Okay, Jacob asks, what am I to expect at the speed dating? I'm a little bit nervous about meeting my peers. Don't be nervous. I was actually terrified. Speed dating is the first event, and it was the first event last year for us for online Frosh, and I was terrified. I almost didn't go, and I was telling my mom about it, and it was Mom who said, go. You need to go. You'll like it. And tell you what, it's where I've met most of my friends. It was really fun. It's very casual. There's some prompts and stuff, so don't worry. Fun time.
Yeah.
Fun time.
Sophia asks, is the Amazing Race the only event in person? So unfortunately, it is the only in-person event due to some COVID restrictions. But like I said, we're going to be running 3 rounds of it, and you get to go to one round of it. So we're going to try and make it as fun as possible. But yes, unfortunately, it is the only in-person event. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't show up for the virtual events, because we did that last year as well, and we had a super, super fun time. I hope you can attest to that. Yes, and yeah, it's just going to be a lot of fun.
Okay, awesome. And then Caitlin asks, they said, hello, how do we find the links for later events? Check your Ryerson email. That's a great place to start. There should be a G Calendar invite that went out, so you can actually find it in your Google Calendar. There will be a link. It'll be to Zoom. So you can go there. You can also always message us at RTA Curtis. If you can't find a link, shoot us a DM on Instagram. We check it. If you can't find that, reach out to one of the executives on Instagram. You can find us through that. There is a way to find the link, mainly your email, but if you can't find it there, reach out and we will get you a link for all the days.
I actually think I see in the chat, Aaron has put the GCal link in the chat, so it is right there. So right there for you, just press it. There is going to be one Zoom link for each day, so each event on that day has the same Zoom link, so just go to that link.
Yes, thank you.
What building are you guys in right now? Is it one of the studios in the RCC? We are actually not in the RCC. We are in the Mattamy Athletic Center right now. So we're in one of the studios in the Mattamy Athletic Center. But if you guys are here for the RCC tour, hopefully you guys get a chance to see the studios in the RCC.
What else do we have here? Will there be opportunities to go in person for studios and labs? Will it be all online this semester? That's a great question. It's something that's kind of still up in the air, and it's something that you will get an email from faculty. The thing about Curtis is we're all student run, so we kind of figure this out when you figure it out. You will likely see posts on Curtis's social media that keeps updates about that kind of stuff. But to answer your question, that's one that you will hear from your professors.
And if you guys have any specific questions that you maybe don't know who to ask, you can ask them to us, and we can forward on the questions to whatever faculty members, and we'll ask them for you and get you those answers.
Yes, awesome. So do any of the other events require registration other than the Amazing Race? No. Come out to all of the Zoom events. You don't need registration,
Possibly
correct?
bingo.
Possibly bingo. Possibly bingo needs registration, but I think other than that, we're good. You might hear something about the Smash tournament, depending. But that will all be released on the Curtis social media. But as of right now, show up to the Zoom link, and it'll be good. Yes, Jacob had some great information in there, and Jacob said, I do believe for first semester, classes are going to be online. Don't be discouraged by this. I know kind of sometimes it can sound like, oh, another Zoom class. I was in first year last year, and they ran great. They were really, really good. All the material transferred online very well. And I can only imagine that it has gotten better with the year off as well as a year of practice in that kind of delivery format. So give it a chance. I think you will be very pleasantly surprised on how those online classes turn out.
Yeah, and second semester is just in January, and hopefully at that point, it seems hopeful that we'll be in person at that point. So yes, you'll hopefully be able to get in person then as well.
Yeah, and just to clarify, second semester is actually when you'll have like multicam, single cam, and like your studio time for first year. So assuming that we're able to be here in person second semester, the classes that you are probably worried about right now for being online, which ran well online last year, like I said, but hopefully if we're in person second semester, that will be great. I hope so. Yeah, me too. Me too.
So why don't we save, unless there's any other specific questions about Frosh Week, we'll save the rest of the questions for all the education events that we have planned, because I'm sure more and more are going to come up even as you go to those events. So why don't we move on to
a Discord demonstration. See, on our monitor, we have our Discord pulled up. This is the Discord for SS Frosh. That is the ship for cruise into first year Frosh at RTA. You can see over here, if you look at the left, those are all of the servers that you might have on your Discord. If you select that cruise ship, it'll bring you into this room. And here we have different text channels. The announcement board is also a place where you will find the Zoom links. So join this. I will send a link out into the chat in a few moments here. So announcement board, that's where Curtis members will be posting about Frosh. Front desk, that's where you can ask all of your questions. The social room is where you guys can go and chat and make some posts. The support is if you're having trouble with Discord or trouble with some Frosh events, trouble reaching us, post that there and we will figure it out for you. And then you see the voice channels below. Those are where you can join. And you see Graham, our wonderful VP Operations and Technical Director here, has joined, and you see now he's in there. You can turn on your camera when you're in there as well if you want. For now, we won't do that, but you can. And those are different channels there. So we have a Fiesta deck for some fun. We also have a jazz lounge in case you feel like listening to some music while you chat. We also have a dance studio. That's where you can come to meet up just before our Zumba classes, I suppose. And then we also have a support channel there in case you need a little bit more one-on-one help figuring out Discord. One thing I will say about Discord is all servers kind of run very similar to this. If you don't have Discord, make yourself an account, because a lot of the RTA technical support channels are run through Discord, and we'll have people who monitor in case you need help. So it's a great time to just learn it before you have to start. But that would be my one tip to you from somebody who did the first year experience last year online, is to familiarize yourself a little bit with Discord. And if we can help you in any way, let us know.
Some classes even have their own, they operate out of Discord, so it's just a super useful tool to know, not just for gaming, that's great, but also for knowing class schedules. And in the social room, I also encourage you guys to put your Instagram handles or Snapchat handles or whatever you want, just so maybe you can start being able to message each other directly and get to know each other directly. So I will definitely do that once the opening ceremonies are done, but I will look forward to seeing all of you guys there.
Perfect. So as we near the end of our time a little bit, I'm going to work on getting you guys our social medias. You see them on the screen there. You can follow at RTA Curtis on Instagram or cu.rtas on TikTok if you would like. And those are our social medias. Like I said, it's great to follow the Instagram especially because we do so many updates through that. I'm currently in the process of just copy and pasting that link of the Discord into the chat for everybody to join. And then we can leave you with some final words of encouragement here. So, perfect. You guys can see the Discord link. I have just posted it in the chat. My name there is Nick P. McAllister. Awesome. So, we are coming to the end of our time here. So we're just going to hit you with a wrap up. And I just want to say that RTA is a really awesome program. And there's a lot of stuff that we offer. And there's a lot of things to cover. And even if you come in thinking you know what you're going to do, you're going to find something else. I promise. It happens to most people in RTA. And really be open-minded and find that time to really soak up all that information and figure out exactly what you like. That would be my one piece of advice to first years coming in.
Do you want me to add? I missed my introduction. Do you want me to?
It's okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you come in? Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I'll throw on a mask for you here, and you can come over near me.
Hello, everyone. Here,
here
we go. I'm Graham. I'm the VP of Operations. I just wanted to do some thank yous. I wanted to thank Aaron from RTA for giving us this opportunity to be here. We also want to thank Daniel, who's doing the controls in the back. And here, I'll just take off my mask so you can see my face. But yeah, as Nick says, RTA is open to full possibilities. And now that we are here in campus and you'll be joining us, very soon, just get excited because there's lots of opportunities that happen online and in person. Last year, we had the Terra Awards, and that's our big finale where we give out, our awards from school projects and stuff like that. And every single year of the Terra Awards, it's been going on for 60, 50 years, and it's always been in person. But we pulled it off remotely all over the world. And who would have ever thought we could have done that? So don't worry. There's going to be amazing opportunities and possibilities for you online, but in person. So I wanted to give that perspective as Lindsay and I are in our 4th year and Nick's in his 2nd year, but lots of fun opportunities ahead. So I wanted to come in and say hello to everyone, but I'm going to put my mask on and I'm going to go back behind the camera. Thank you, Nick.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, Graham.
Perfect. So, Lindsay, do you have any words of encouragement?
Oh, words of encouragement. Well, I will say going into my final year of RTA, it has been kind of a wild ride. Like Nick said, you could have an idea of what you want to do when you first go in and have it totally change, and it's kind of what happened to me. So I would say keep all your doors open, keep your mind open, try things that you've always wanted to try, and just try and make the most out of the experience because you're going to go through 1 year once, and you can only take one class once, so just make the most of it and try new things. That would be my best advice.
Awesome. And to leave you with something, I would highly recommend you guys join that Discord, and we can hop over to the social room on the Discord channel. We can drop our Instagrams in there so we can all follow each other and get to know each other during Frosh. And I think that's a great way to start us off and put some faces and names together.
And I will say, I will hope to see you all at speed dating at 4 o'clock today, and we will see you there.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.